All right, what's good, family? Got tapping into the Godflow podcast. I'm sitting with Sirea Gordon, a Forex mentor and trader. How you doing today?
I'm good, and you?
I'm great. I appreciate you joining my platform so you can spread some information and knowledge and clear up some of the preconceived notion about the foreign exchange market.
Yes. That is what I'm here for. Everybody's seeing it everywhere. So it's just like at this point, instead of ignoring it, why not talk to people who actually have had a lot of success at this opportunity and are, at this point, making this either their full-time job or making some type of passive income from it.
Absolutely. So what is Forex? For somebody who never heard about it, what is Forex and what does it stand for and all of that?
Okay. So Forex it stands for the foreign exchange market. Understand that the foreign exchange market has been around for years, right? Now it's just becoming more prevalent. A lot of people are seeing it more on social media. A lot of our friends and family are doing it more now. But do understand that the foreign exchange market has been around for years. It wasn't until, I believe, 5 or 6 years ago, they made it to where retail traders could actually start trading. So whether you realize it or not, you, me, everyone that you know, we're actually already involved in the foreign exchange market. Your bank, if you have your money in the bank, they are trading your money and they're trading in the foreign exchange market.
What?
So,
okay.
But good. So let's start there. Everyone is already participating in this market. So now it's gotten to a point to where once they allow retail traders to start trading, we got some of our power back and we started being able to capitalize off of that. So again, the foreign exchange market is one of the largest financial liquid markets. And when I say liquid, that means if I make money today, I can withdraw my money today. If I'm, taking the time out to look at a specific currency pair, and if I make money, I can pay myself today. So the main thing to understand when it comes to the foreign exchange market is what we're doing is we're making money off of fluctuations between our money and other countries' money. So let me just give you an example. Let's just say you're traveling for the first time and you're going to Japan. When you go to Japan, you can either use your US money or you can exchange your money for the Japanese yen. Mm-hmm. So let's just say when you get there, you exchange $1,000. You get $1,000 in the Japanese yen. And for whatever reason, you end up not spending any of that money while you're there. You return back home. Instead of keeping that $1,000 in your pocket and keeping it for collection, you end up exchanging that money back whenever you get in the airport. And if I'm not sure if you realize, but every bank, a lot of different stores are having currency booths to where you can exchange money. So let's just say you exchange that money, and instead of giving you $1,000, they end up giving you $2,000. Most people are thinking in their head, hey, I just came up. Wait, that was wrong. I just got an extra $1,000. But the reality is you just so happen to exchange your money at the right time, where between my money, the US dollar, and the Japanese yen, it doubled. The currency doubled. So you were able to profit off of that. So just like you're able to do that in person, if you would have came up on that extra $1,000, you can simply do that from your phone, your tablet, anywhere you have Wi-Fi access using the MetaTrader 4 app.
Okay, so a little bit different from the stock exchange. The stock exchange, you can enter trade within the applications, but you can't necessarily withdraw the funds that day. So with the foreign exchange market, if I make 500 that day, I can take out 500 that day, and it ain't no misconception with that. That money comes directly to me when I'm ready to take it out.
And you are not limited to just like, I know some certain stocks, I'm not sure if it's like options in particular, but you can only do like 3 trades per day. Yeah. With the foreign exchange market, you can have multiple entries. Last night, I think I had 4 positions on a trade. So you can have as many as you want. Of course, the thing is, you just want to make sure it's in your means. So if you have $1,000 in your trading account, you don't want to be over here trading like you have $100,000 in your trading account. It's all about leverage. But yes, liquid. If I make the money today, I can pay myself today. And so now I've gotten to a point to where I'm paying myself when I want to pay myself.
Okay. So what brought you to the Forex lifestyle? I mean, maybe not even a lifestyle, just a passive income, a way for you to make extra money.
It can definitely be a lifestyle. I'm not going to lie, because the older that I get, and the older that I get and the more that I do, I'm just starting to realize when you trading your time, it's just different. You know, we all were taught to go to work. We'll go to school, go to work, you know, get your education, get a degree. And that's what I did. I did all of that. You know, I did what I was told. I did what was, you know, pressured into me. And so last year I got to a point to where, you know, financially, yes, I was great, making well over 6 figures. But I didn't have time to do anything. I was stressed. My anxiety was on 20. And so I had to really sit back and reevaluate, like, okay, yeah, financially I'm okay, but I don't have time to do anything. My mental health right now is at jeopardy because I'm in a field, I'm doing things that is making me money, but not making me happy. So the main reason why I got into the foreign exchange market, looking back, is me trying to find happiness, and me getting back some of my time. And so actually one of my classmates, he introduced me into the opportunity. He was constantly posting, like, oh, I'm making this, I'm making that, I'm making this, I'm making that. And me, I'm numbers. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, I don't know what you're posting, but I see you saying you making some money.
I gotta see it.
Yeah, like, what is this? Give me more. I need more. And so I started hitting him up, and I ended up actually getting on an informational session where they were able to break down, just like I explained to you, what exactly is that we're doing, what type of services that, you know, can ensure and help you to get to the point to where you can be profitable. And it was from there. It honestly, it just went from there. This was last November. Here we are now, me creeping up on my 1-year mark. And it's actually crazy to me. I'm just like, just to see my progress from then and now, it's insane. And to even know that this is still the beginning. I always tell people that I'm always a student. I, by no means, I am not a master trader. I am not the person that is making 8 figures, 9 figures out this market yet. But that's yet.
I heard.
So, you know, now it's to a point to where, yes, I'm gonna make whatever it takes, you know, to get to that point. I'm all in.
No doubt. So I've actually heard about the foreign exchange market, but I heard of it in a negative light. So where did the Forex as a scam come into play? Because everything, you know, Black people, some shit is always a scam. Somebody always trying to get over on you. But where did that come into play?
You know, personally, I feel like it did not, the word scam, I personally feel like it didn't come about until minorities start doing it. That's just my take on it. But the reality is Forex can't be a scam. Again, this is one of the largest liquid financial markets. This is something that is above me, above you, above a lot of us. It can't be a scam. I do think a lot of people get misconstrued with what exactly Forex is. So a lot of people think, hey, if I join Forex, I have to join this team, and I have to post all the time, and I have to jump in people's DMs and beg them to join, you know, this opportunity so that I can make money, when that's not the situation. You have the foreign exchange market that you're actually able to trade, make money out this market. And then you have the network marketing side that a lot of people get confused with. Okay, yes, this person actually does trade, and they also are they're using a platform to where they're making money, and they're benefiting off of the network marketing side as well. So when it comes to network marketing, understand that that is optional. When I first started trading, I was only trading. Don't talk to me about talking to nobody about it. I don't know enough to talk to nobody about it. No, I'm not talking to my cousin, my sister, anybody. But you get to a point to where if you're making money, let's just say I made $100 in 30 minutes and I continue to make that, let's just say I make that for 2 or 3 days straight. Who am I? How can I not have a conversation with one of my close friends that I'm talking to every day about me making money in something that I still don't even know what I'm doing? So just imagine being able to make money and not knowing what you're doing. Just imagine how it would feel to, once you start actually getting it down, making that times 20.
Absolutely.
So the network marketing side, honestly, for a lot of people, it comes organically. With me, it came organically where I'm making money. It's natural for me to want to talk to you about how this too could benefit you.
So you're just trying to eliminate the trading time for money in itself. I don't necessarily want to give up what I'm doing, but at the same time, I want to get back to spending more time with family, doing things that I actually want to do. And the foreign exchange market gives you that ability to be more free.
Financial freedom.
Financial freedom. And I guess financial literacy got to come before financial freedom. And I guess that's where we fall short. The financial literacy piece in the Black community and Black families is at an all-time low. It's like everything is a scam, or I can't do that. Somebody always thinks that they can't do what you're doing right now, what somebody above you or on the side of you is doing, because it's not in their immediate area. So how can somebody who doesn't have any experience, any knowledge or anything like that just get started? And they don't necessarily have a lot of capital to get started, but maybe they got a couple $100 that they can get started with.
Okay. So the main thing to know is you can come into the foreign exchange market. Let's start here. You can trade in the foreign exchange market by yourself. Mm-hmm. You can YouTube, Google, do all the research it is that you would like to do, and download the MetaTrader 4 app, get a broker and put your money into the broker and start trading, right? Versus, you trade stocks. So a lot of people are more familiar with stocks. With stocks, you can actually take your debit card, transfer money into your Robinhood and start, investing into different companies. However, with the foreign exchange market, you actually have to give your money to a broker, pay a broker, and they put your money into the market. So understand that anyone, you, me, anyone, if you have no type of knowledge, you can start trading. But if you do not know what you are doing and you have no type of guidance and you are going on YouTube University, you are going to be lost. The foreign exchange market, this is trading in the foreign exchange market. This is an Ivy League skill. This is something that takes hours, years to master. So when I found that out, okay, this is an Ivy League skill. This is something that's going to take me years to master. I went to, grad school. I went to undergrad. I paid for school. It makes sense for me to either get connected with someone or some type of organization, company that can ensure and help me and guide me versus going on YouTube. So I got connected with a platform called iMarkets Live. iMarkets Live has been around for years now, and it's now kind of reached a crazy point now because so many people now have enrolled into the academy and now are making money from the academy. So iMarkets Live, again, has been around for a long time, and now it has gotten to the point to where if you enroll into this company, into this platform, you now are giving yourself a learning curve versus if you would have tried to, go learn from YouTube. This could have taken you much longer. It would not have been as clean, Yeah. It's not, okay, looking at chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, you're going in circles versus this specific learning platform that I use. They're able to break down from A to Z, everything that you need to know about this market. What is the foreign exchange market? How can you make money from this market? How can you make money while learning from this market? Teaching you the basics from what is support and resistance, uptrends, downtrends, Verbiage is key. I tell people, whenever you're starting something new, verbiage and terminology is key. If you were a nurse and if you knew nothing about, I don't know, I can't think of a term, but terminology is key.
Yeah.
If you're a nurse and you're just starting off, you're gonna want to understand terminology. You're gonna want to understand what's going on with the human body. Same thing with the foreign exchange market. You're going to want to start with verbiage, terminology, the history, what you're doing. It starts from that to more advanced. Okay, boom. How are we actually going to make money now? Okay, so they are able, with this specific platform, you have access to that. The learning platform, you have access to $1 million educators. Me in particular, this is how I've been so successful out of this opportunity, because this platform has allowed for different people who have secured 7 or more figures out of this market. They have allowed for you to have access to them. So I'm able to get on with a millionaire every day on the hour if I want to, but every day, and either learn or trade with them. So if a millionaire is telling me, hey, right now, Trump is over here tweeting, the US dollar is about to go down, it's depreciating. We're about to trade the Great British Pound for the US dollar. I'm going to do that because guess what? They're a millionaire. They know a lot more than me. And they're telling me right now, if I do this, I could likely make some money. So let's start there. You have access to $1 million educators. Thirdly, you also have access to systems and platforms and programs that you would not be able to have access to anywhere else. We have different softwares that basically ensures 80% profitability, meaning if you take this trade, they spit out trade ideas saying basically, hey, trade this, sell it at this point, take your money at this point. As long as you're able to copy and paste and understand how to input numbers into a system, you can make money, as simple as that. And so again, me knowing that I knew absolutely nothing about this opportunity, I wanted to go with what made the most sense and what could help me be the most profitable. And all honesty, to be the most profitable in this opportunity, you need guidance. You need a system. And iMarkets Live provides that for me and a lot of other people around me.
So iMarkets Live serves as like a mentorship platform that has different resources and tools that you can use. Do they have different starter packs, different levels that you can get involved with, more or less? Is it price related and things like that?
Definitely. So of course, this is an investment. So anything when it comes with investments, it's going to be some type of cost.
Absolutely.
No, everything that I just explained to you, what you would have access to, you have a platinum package that allows you to have access to Forex only, Forex educators, Forex platforms, Forex softwares, and the Forex mentors. That would be $234 initially starting off. And then you would have a monthly fee of $174 to be able to continue to have access to everything that I just explained. And so I usually tell people, if that 174, because that's where a lot of people are like, the 234, I don't mind paying that, but why do I have to pay that 174? Again, I'm telling you, if you have access to these people every day and you're utilizing it, that 174 is a drop in the bucket, honestly, because if you can get to where you can make, let's just say even $9 a day, $9 a day out this market, you're able to, one, pay for your school. You're able to pay for the platform. And so then now, okay, I made $9 with ease. Let's pump it up now. Let's make $30. Let's make $50 a day. Now I'm able to pay for the platform and I'm able to pay myself. Now, fast forward, let's just say you're now getting to a point to where you're making $500 a day. You're not worried about that 174, right?
Absolutely. Would you recommend somebody start this as their primary source of income, drop everything and just, I'm Forexing it up, let's do it?
I would not recommend that. And that's just me personally. I am what you would call a serial entrepreneur. So me personally, I like to have multiple streams of income. Understand that this is a additional stream of income, but this is an Ivy League skill. This is something that is going to take you months, years to master. Yes, you could very well come in and make a quick, let's just say $2,000, but I like consistency. Let's consistently make that $2,000, and then we can get to talking about it. But you do have some people who come in, they're making very good money and they're confident in themselves, and they will drop everything. So to that person, hey, by any means, do it. But for me, I usually tell people, stay at your 9 to 5, balance the two. This can be additional streams of income. You can make this your primary source, or you can make this your side job. Solely up to you.
That being your side job, it gives you an opportunity to learn and develop yourself in that mentor program, and you can eventually scale to the point where, okay, now I can spend more time over here with this because I know I'm making more money, so I can put a little bit more time, because the goal is to stop trading time for money. You want that mailbox money when I can just wake up and that money is already there.
Hello, profits. I'm telling you, that's what we call it. Like, when you start waking up to money, getting to the point to where you're making money in your sleep, your life will not be the same. And once I started this opportunity, that saying was pounded in my head. How can I make money in my sleep? And this is the perfect opportunity.
Absolutely. So is there communities for individuals to get started without necessarily starting that mentorship program for the 234 and then the 170 something? Can somebody just ask some questions, like some Q&A? Hey, is this? Because I know time is money. So these mentors might be like, hey, if you want to know XYZ, I'm gonna need you to sign up with this package.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm an open book. I have conversations with people every day that actually don't join this opportunity. I'm not the type of person that will say, hey, just because you don't want to, go the route that I went, that I cannot help you. Anybody that is interested and willing to learn, I don't mind helping you. However, if I'm paying for a specific learning platform, I'm not going to give you all of this stuff that I'm paying for and giving it to you for free. But there are a lot of free, platforms out there. Me personally, I'm not going to say any no names, because I don't want to say that it will work, because I only know what has worked for me. Absolutely. And what has worked for me has been this specific platforms. But you can go on YouTube, Google. There are a lot of different smaller groups that, do have the free route. But for me in particular, this has worked for me.
What would be your recommended startup costs? Or is it even a recommended startup cost? You start with what you got. Is there like
a trading account?
Yeah, trading account.
Good question. So a lot of people come into this, I'm an honest person. I'm a realistic person. Let's be real about it. Are you going to be able to turn, $5 into $5 million? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, capital is key. Leverage is key. So I tell people from my personal experience, when I first started off, I think I started with like a $50 account, $100 account. Yes, I was able to grow that, within a week, within 2 weeks, enough to where I was like, okay, not bad, But realistically, if you can get to a point to where you can put at least $200 to $500 in your trading account, that gives you an advantage. $500 to $1,000, you are set. You're good. You have the leverage to where you can trade with higher lot size, higher investments. You can invest more. So again, $200 to $1,000, you're fine. You're great. You can actually see some great results.
So you're gonna have to sacrifice those retro Jordans if you're trying to come up on something. Look, get out of that.
It's gonna be another pair, and that brings me to my next topic. Like, a lot of people, they don't want to pay the initial fee, the monthly fee. But I encourage you to look at your bank statement and just look at what you have spent that on in the last month, the last 2 months.
McDonald's and Whataburger and shit.
Because that's me. I'm a foodie. I will spend $100 quick on food. But when it comes to something that can benefit you and make money, no, I don't know. Wait, or and I get it. Some people, if you really just don't have it, but if you have it and you just don't want to spend it, that's just a different situation. Like, I'm telling you, this is something this is an investment. This can help you make additional money. If you tell me that, I'm at least open ears.
Some people don't want to sacrifice their lifestyle they got going on right now to achieve something greater because they think it's out of reach for them. They think, oh, well, I don't know nobody who's come up on something like this, so why would I even sacrifice these retro 11s that's about to drop, or this Gucci belt, this Gucci t-shirt?
Priorities.
And now that trickles down to the family.
Them retros can wait.
They can wait. Your 2-year-old baby don't need those retros because he or she finna grow out of it in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I see it so often. Somebody needs validation in order to get started with something. You need somebody around you to be like, oh, that's a good idea, or you don't need nobody. You got to take a shot at you. You got to manifest those thoughts into reality.
You preaching to the choir.
I know you on there chopping it up, but just for those listeners, like just do it, man. Stop fucking giving me all the excuses in the world. Just tap into somebody who's already currently tapped in and grow your brand.
Exactly.
Like, shit happen overnight.
If you are let's just say you're wanting to start a hair business, I'm not going to have a conversation with somebody who is not in the hair industry or somebody who has not had success out of this opportunity. I'm not going to call that friend. I'm going to call that friend that actually has been successful, who has made 6 or 7 figures out of this. Somebody that I know that knows somebody. You never know. Like, networking is on a whole nother level. Like, you can have access to someone and talk to them, just one conversation, and that can open up a whole nother door for you. So just even having those conversations and having them with the right people, like, okay, you're successful. You've made a lot of money out of this. What are you doing? Can you tell me? Can you show me? 9 out of 10, if they know you're interested, they're going to talk to you about it. They'll have a conversation with you about it.
Absolutely. All right, to take it back to the Forex, foreign exchange market, it's not a scam. $5 for $5 million, unlikely. It's just not about to happen. This is not something that just popped up out the blue. Foreign exchange has been going on for years down the line. So I don't think it's just somebody just made it up on the phone and it just popped up like that. And it's people out here right now making, anywhere from low hundreds to high thousands to millions. So don't get the preconceived notion that everything is bad for you or you can't be successful in it. I got Miss Sirea Gordon.
Oh, true.
Miss Sirea Gordon with me, and you should click her link tree on her Instagram. What's your Instagram?
_it's ITS_Ria RE.
I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm gonna slap it on the screen for everybody can see it, and y'all should tap in with her. Well, I appreciate you taking the time out to educate me on everything that I didn't know, because I've just been in the stocks and real estate, and now I'm learning something new. I'm always into making different passive incomes and driving conversation with people so everybody else can learn around me. Some people think that it's not enough money to go around.
It's enough. $7 trillion. Understand that. $7 trillion is being generated in this market every day. Every day.
Man, 7 trillion, and you tripping on 250 for these retros.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I appreciate you tapping in with me, tapping into the Godflow podcast, the YouTube channel, and I will continue to stay on the lookout. And I'm about to go click the link in the bio, see if I can get started with something.
Love.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
My pleasure.